Hello everyone and welcome back to another FIFA 16 video. This is my FIFA 16 simulated career mode with Arsenal. Okay, so here we are at the start of the season. We have a preseason tournament invite, and we're just gonna go with this one because it has the highest potential prize money. So, if you don't know how a simulated career mode works, basically it's exactly the same as a normal career mode, except the one big difference is I have to simulate every single game, so I cannot play any games. But besides that, it's just a normal career mode. So, each season will probably be pretty quick, so depending on how many seasons we do, it could be a pretty quick season. Since, of course, we can simulate we could, if we wanted to, simulate like 10 games in an episode, because it doesn't really take that long. But I might say, I'm gonna play this many games per episode or whatever. But anyways, let's have a look at our squad. I definitely want to sign a new striker. We do have Walcott that can play on the left. I do think I still want a new left mid, though. Alright, so this is a good squad, but there's definitely some improvements that we can make. So I'm going to go put together a short list of players that we can get, and I will be right back. Actually, before that, I can just play Sanchez on the left, and in my opinion, he is better on the left. So I'll actually be looking for a new right midfielder to start in place of Theo Walcott. Alright, so before I get to my short list, the board wants us to reach the Champions League final in this first season. So that's gonna be great. Okay, so this is my short list. We have Higuain and Griezmann as our strikers, and we also have Gareth Bale, who can play out on the right. We have Douglas Costa. He is a left mid, but he can also play out on the right. However, I just, after I added him to my short list, I discovered that he recently arrived, which he did. He recently came from Shakhtar Donetsk, so we actually cannot get him this season, so I'll just remove him. But we also have Riyad Mahrez. He has the same rating as Theo Walcott. We have Hulk, who was a free agent, but he just signed for Inter in game, but it doesn't classify him as recently arrived for whatever reason, so we actually can get him if we want to. Then there's also Arjen Robben. Now, I'm not sure if Mahrez has a higher potential than Walcott, so I'm gonna go see that. Mahrez has a potential of 85, I think. Walcott has a potential of 81, so yeah, Mahrez has a higher potential than Walcott, but he has the same rating to start off. He is 81, so I think getting Hulk would actually be really cool, although I'm never actually going to be using him in-game. Because obviously we're simulating every game. But I will just make an offer. I'm going to go 30 million. Let's just try that. And I'm also going to make an offer for Arjen Robben. I'll just do 44 because that's a little higher than the minimum the board is suggesting. And I'm also going to go in for Mahrez. I'll go with 19. Should we put anyone in the deal? So how many right mids do we have? We obviously have Chamberlain, we have Campbell, we have Gnabry. Then we also have Walcott, who's technically a left mid now, but he can play on the right. Walcott. So yeah, I feel like we could sell or use in this deal either Oxlade-Chamberlain or Campbell. I don't know. I think I'm gonna use Oxlade-Chamberlain and take this down to like not 70. Take this down to like 7 and see what they say. No, I'll take down to 5. Let's just see what Leicester come back with. And then for Gareth Bale, let's just do 50. See what Real Madrid come back with. And then I'm just putting in an offer for all of these players just to see what happens. So the club has stated a value of 53 million, so I'm going to go in with 49.5. Submit offer. And then Higuain. I'm going to go in with 35. That might not be enough, but I'll just try it. Alright. So we have the Juventus game coming up in our preseason tournament. Alright, so there's some more players that have been scouted. So Higuain, I actually inquired about all these players earlier. So for Mars, I actually want 29, so I don't think Oxlade-Chamberlain, I don't think that'll work. Arjen Robben's not for sale at any price, of course. Higuain, they want 57 million. So my offer, they're probably just going to flat out reject. Napoli said, okay, 57. It's fair enough. Let's go in with 53. And then Atletico Madrid accepted the offer for Griezmann. So let's put in that for the contract. And Real Madrid have also accepted the offer for Bale. Just going to get all of these sorted out, and then I'll decide at the end who I'm actually going to bring into the club. So Arjen Robben, they want 63 million. I'm just not going to do that. Hulk, they accepted 30. All right. Now, if we do get Griezmann, if we do get Hulk, we can still afford Griezmann too. However, if we get Bale, we wouldn't be able to afford basically anyone else, any other major signings. So let's go ahead and simulate this game against Juventus. And we get a 2-1 win, so that's pretty good. Alright, so, yep, Riyad Mahrez is 81 rated. Transfer offer for Mesut Ozil from Bayern Munich, 48 million. I don't think I'm going to accept any offers because he is 88 rated and a very good playmaker. Riyad Mahrez, if we increase the cash sum to 17 million, I'm going to say 15. Iwobi has picked up a bruised leg, so he'll be out for 3 days. That's perfectly fine. Alright, this is some old stuff that I forgot to delete. Okay, so I'm actually going to do some more training. And now we have Dortmund coming up. However, Napoli accepted the transfer offer, Bale accepted the contract offer. My priority is a striker. So I'm going to say crucial first team player. Going to give him 4 years, because why not? And then we'll actually be down to 30,000 in wages, which is not good at all. So then I think we actually probably would need to bring in Mahrez, because obviously if we're using a player in the swap deal, that wouldn't affect our wages too much. So let's go ahead and do this game against Borussia Dortmund. Alright, we're going to skip, and it's 1-1. Iwobi got the goal in the 78th minute. Then Aubameyang missed a penalty for Borussia Dortmund in the 81st minute. And then Weigl equalized just a minute later. So, crazy. Anyways, it's finished 1-1. We are still top of the group. And international management. Alright, Griezmann and Hulk all accepted their contract offers. Alright, I'm just gonna wait till everyone... See, it's just, I'm gonna... Yeah, alright. Alright, oh Jesus. That will be an issue. Let me just try 80 million and just add some bonuses and see if he'll accept. Did I say 80 million? I meant to say 80,000 if I did. Alright, well... How much is the transfer fee? 49 million. Bale is 50, so we can't really do that. I want Higuain to say something. Alright, Higuain is not going to say something. Oh! Alright, Everton, you give us 17.5 million and you can have Theo Walcott. Just another offer for Giroud. And I'm just going to accept that. 20 million, that's perfectly fine. Now we really got to get a striker, though. We obviously do have Welbeck, who is a backup, but now we have, assuming both of those deals go through, we will have up to 100 million to spend. And Higuain accepted his contract. However, he cost more than Griezmann, and he's older, and he has higher wages. So, I don't know. Now, if both of those deals go through, I could get Bale and Griezmann. I'd have just enough, although the wages might be an issue. You know, and also, if you hear snoring in the background, that's my dog. She's, like, laying right next to my desk, and she's asleep, and she is snoring. Alright, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go with my gut feeling. I'm gonna go with Higuain. Alright, welcome Higuain to the club. You're not gonna get Griezmann. Alright, so the deal for Bale is still in the works. It might not work out, though, because we might not have enough money, even if Giroud and Walcott are sold. We'll keep Giroud on the bench, just for now. But I will move, it will be up here. Alright, so have Higuain starting up front now. And no, I'm actually just going to start the players with the highest ratings, really, because that seems to be the best thing to do when you're simulating games. But yeah, we actually can play Ramsey on the right, but I don't know if that would only improve the rating by 1, but whatever. So, I'm just going to do this. And oh yeah, actually, Debussy is on loan. So I think that's basically the best squad we can get at the moment. So that's okay. So we're going to simulate this game against PSG. I think we could actually not even advance if we lose this, but whoa! 4-1! And they weren't even playing that weak of a team. There were a few players that weren't in the starting 11, but they still had Trapp, Arriere, Maxwell, Verratti, Matuidi, Lucas, Ibrahimovic. Still plenty of first-team players, and we just absolutely destroyed them. So Ozil obviously scored in the first minute, then Welbeck, then Angenda got PSG back in it, then Ramsey and Koscielny scored in quick succession, and we won it 4-1, so that's pretty good. So we will advance from the group without a loss. I'm going to do some more training. Alright, Bayern is doing very well. Riyad Mahrez has accepted the contract offer. Alright, now what do we do here? Mahrez, oh yeah, so he will do 80,000 a week. Except we can't even afford that. Wow. Actually, I think we barely can because there is a player in the deal. But I will up this up. You know, should I do Mahrez or... We can't afford Bale, that's just not gonna work. Most likely, I'll just keep it there. Yeah, let's just do Mahrez, and then we're gonna put him into training. Try to grow his stats. And Bale, yeah, it's not gonna work. Neither is the Hulk deal. New signing arriving. Gonna put Riyad Mahrez right into the first team. Then Walcott will be on the bench. I guess I'll have to move El Neni down here. Okay, so this is our bench. So Higuain's our best striker. Just making sure there's no higher rated players I can put in any of these positions. No, so this is our highest or our best starting 11. And I guess we'll have to wait till January or maybe next season to make some more world-class signings. There's an offer for Flamini, or Flamini, however you say it, from Werder Bremen. They're offering 2.2 million. Now he is 31, but I'm gonna say 3.5 million. And then, yeah, if they give us 3.5 million, they can have him. I don't want to sell too many players. Alright, so Giroud is off to Roma. As I was saying, I don't want to sell too many players because I do want to have some squad depth. But yeah, we do have some extra money now. We could bring in someone else. Not sure who, though. Alright, I'm gonna look at some center midfielders and see if we can get someone that might be better than Ramsey. I'm not sure if we could, but let's just try anyway. Alright, now we obviously could bring in Xhaka. I mean, I don't know if we could afford him, but Arsenal did sign him in real life. So that wouldn't be too unrealistic of a signing. However, again, I'm not sure if we can afford him now. Alright, so Nainggolan is another player. I'm going to inquire about him just to see. And Everton are going to take Theo Walcott. So then we could definitely afford Xhaka or Nainggolan. So let's send this semi-final match against Racing Club. And it's a 3-1 victory, and we've gotten 2.8 million from that. Now we're facing Juventus once again in the final. Werder Bremen are not going to pay 3.5 million for Flamini. Nainggolan is for 32 million, so we actually can just barely afford that. I'll put in 27 million. Maybe that will be enough, I don't know. Ali, please stop snoring. Juventus are in talks with FC Bayern over Alaba? What is that? I've never... Wow, that would be like an incredible, unique signing if Juventus were to sign Alaba. That would just be the most unique signing in history. Alright, we actually lost to Juventus this time. 2-0. Fantastic. So we made it all of that way, only to lose in the final. Walcott is... Whoa! Koscielny is out for 4 months with a broken tibia. And Walcott has just gone to Everton. Xhaka, I think we're still scouting. Yeah, so 3 days we'll have the full report. I think he's 82 rated though. So he'd actually be the same as Aaron Ramsey. Alright, time to do some more training. El Neni is up to 74, so that's good. Roma have accepted the offer for Nainggolan. Crucial first team player, of course. An update from Spain. I'm going to inquire about Sergio Busquets. Alright, hold on. How much money do we have now? We have 46 million, and then a lot of wages as well. So that's actually really good. So I think we could potentially sign Busquets. He's not for sale. Alright, let's just go in with 33 million. That's the minimum suggested by my chief executive. So Busquets would definitely be a top-class signing. Maybe it's not realistic, but I really couldn't care less. So Xhaka is 82 rated. So I will inquire. And an offer for Aaron Ramsey. I'm not going to sell him. I still want him in the team. They want 50 million, of course. Just barely too much for me to afford. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do this, Barcelona? Why you gotta do this? Who can we offer? I don't think they'd really want anyone. The only person they might want is Ramsey, but I don't exactly want to get rid of him. Oh, that's ridiculous. Let's just try 46 million. Maybe they will accept it. We'll go in for Xhaka as a backup. Just gonna give them 32 million. Or 32.5 million. Alright, we can actually do some training now, so I'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna end the episode in a bit. I'm gonna try to make the one more signing, whether it's Xhaka, Nainggolan, or how did I forget? I legitimately just Busquets. Okay, that was stupid. Alright, so we have the Community Shield, I believe it is, coming up. Alright, so they've accepted the deal for Xhaka, obviously. Because we gave them the exact amount of money that they wanted. Actually, just going to do 4 years on that. Alright, crucial first team player, of course. And I don't want that Nainggolan deal to go away, so I hope Barcelona come back to me soon. They've accepted the deal! Okay, so we're definitely... I don't know why I did 5 years. I guess do 4. We are going to be bringing in Busquets to the club, assuming he wants to come to Arsenal. Simulate ahead a few days. Offer for Sanchez. No, definitely not going to accept any. Come on. Oh, wow. So the Nainggolan thing, that's just off the table now. The club was done waiting for me to make a deal, so they're like, no, screw you. So Xhaka will come to the club. Here, he's willing to, but I'd prefer to get Sergio Busquets. Why is he not saying anything? Now we have to... We're doing the Community Shield. This is a competitive game, so I'm not going to skip the simulation. I'm just going to go through the whole thing. And we're down to 10 men inside 5 minutes. That's fantastic. I'm going to drink some water now. And it's 1-1. Bellerin put us in front. Do you guys say Bellerin or Bellerin? Because I feel like Bellerin is correct, since it's a Spanish name. And usually with 2 L's we say it that way. Rosicki has just won us the Community Shield. Unbelievable. Rosicki has come off the bench and scored the winning goal in the Community Shield. How about that? Alright, now... Whoops, I meant to go into training, but whatever. We've signed Sergio Busquets. 2, Chelsea, that's a very good
1.
signing. So we obviously can't afford Xhaka now. Again, I don't care if it's realistic or not. If you want to watch a realistic career mode, go watch someone else. Why did I do that? Alright, there we go. Busquets. In place of Ramsey, and actually gonna put Flamini down here now. Okay, so Rziski's already gone down by 1, and he can actually play on the right. I did not know that. Alright, so that signing of Busquets really strengthens our team. We got kind of a balance now. We got a more attacking player, and we have more defensive player. They're actually both medium work rates. Alright, so I'm actually just going to do the first game of the Premier League season and see how well this squad sort of gels together. Because we've only made a few signings. Besides that, it's mostly the same team. Alright, so Bayern, he has grown up to 78. I don't know when that happened, but he did start out as a 77. Danny Welbeck, I'm not going to be selling him. He has grown up to 80. Again, I don't know when that happened, but it did. Now we got West Ham on opening day. Danny Welbeck, again, I'm just going to disallow future offers since everyone is making offers for him now. And we have, obviously, home game against West Ham because it's the same schedule as this past season. Arsenal lost 2-0 in real life. Maybe we can kind of not lose 2-0 in game. Can we get an early goal? Okay, maybe not. Alright, 20th minute, nothing's happened. We did take the lead. Mesut Ozil puts us in front in the 22nd minute. And Cazorla doubles our lead in the 36th minute. So far this is the exact opposite of the real life game. Ozil scores again, 3-0. Higuain was actually subbed off in the 49th minute. Alright, so it's a 3-0 win against West Ham United. So we are looking good for this season. We won the Community Shield against Chelsea.
The Barclays
and now we're... Actually,
Arsenal
we won 3-0 and we're still not even top of the league. I guess Chelsea must have won maybe 4-1 or they won like 4-0 or something.
Stoke City
because they are in front of us on goal difference. Yeah, they won 4-1. So they're actually in front on goals scored. Anyways, that's going to be all for today's episode. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for the next edition of my FIFA 16 simulated career mode with Arsenal.